Good morning, fight fans. Welcome to the DO Boxing Show. I'm your host, Dameon Okposio. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be talking about an international fight involving a Canadian that is going to be significant to the middleweight division. David Lemieux versus Billy Joe Saunders, both of whom are just hitting their primes. They're both 28 years old. In my opinion, the former IBF champion, David Lemieux, is going to have a lot of advantages going into this fight with Billy Joe Saunders. So for those that don't know Billy Joe Saunders, he's the WBO champion. He's based out of the UK. He hasn't been to North America yet to fight. This is going to be his North American debut. He is 25-0 with 12 knockouts, and he's known to be more of a boxer. So he's had sometimes I guess very close fights. He had a close fight with Chris Eubank, which was one of the first bigger names that he had on his resume. He took the title from Andy Lee, and the next best name on his resume is Willie Monroe Jr., which was his last fight. So David Lemieux is going to be probably the biggest name on his resume to date. And if he does win against David Lemieux, it's going to be a huge boost for Billy Joe Saunders' international profile. As far as David Lemieux is an international veteran. He's a star in the middleweight division. He's a former IBF champion, middleweight champion, and he has already fought Golovkin and a number of other good fighters. He's got 3 losses, and he's bounced back from all of them, and he's on a pretty good run right now, knocking out most of his opponents, and or at least dominating all of his opponents since his last loss. I was there for Curtis Stevens, which was a great knockout. I was there for Golovkin, and even though Golovkin won that fight, I would still like to see David Lemieux versus Golovkin again and see what kind of adjustments David Lemieux could make going into the rematch. And that might be a possibility. If he wins the WBO belt, it would make him very attractive for the winner of Lemieux and it would make him very attractive for the winner of Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, who are gonna be rematching, I believe, on May the 5th, 2018, same day as the Ontario Boxing Hall of Fame induction dinner and trade show. So that's going to be a big fight coming up. Look for Lemieux to be in a major fight in the new year. Even despite whatever happens in this fight, these are 2 top middleweight fighters, and either of them, regardless of the outcome of the fight, would be looking at probably a major fight in 2018 as well, with Demetrius Andrade moving up to middleweight. One of the Charlo brothers may be in the middleweight division in the near future. There's Daniel Jacobs still in the mix. So it's still a dangerous division with a lot of attractive fights out there. David Lemieux, Montreal-born, Canadian. On the international stage, he's got a lot of fights, but he's still 28 years old. So he has a lot of fight in him. He hasn't taken a lot of abuse. Well-spoken, good thinker, and he's got a great corner. So I would look for even more fights, more action from David Lemieux, despite whatever the outcome of this fight is. But I don't want to overlook this fight because it is a major fight, December 16th, 2017. It's going to be at the Bell Center. As of today, Monday, October the 23rd, 2017, I haven't seen tickets for sale either at the Bell Center or through Golden Boy yet. So I'm going to keep my eye on it and see if the tickets or press credentials become available, because I definitely want to be there. Billy Joe Saunders is having his first face-to-face with David Lemieux today at a restaurant in Montreal. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be there, but I'm sure we're going to see a lot more photos, videos on their interaction. There's a lot of bad blood there as well, and I think it's going to shape up to be a very, very exciting fight. It's going to be another, again, classic boxer against puncher. Even though Billy Saunders does have some pop to his punches, we're going to see how he deals with the very, very hard-hitting David Lemieux, and I believe that David Lemieux has a few more intangible assets that will see him through. I just kind of let my prediction out of the bag on who I think is going to win this fight. But I really see David Lemieux becoming the WBO middleweight champion unless I missed something with Billy Joe Saunders. So it's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be an exciting fight. I'll try and bring you more information as it becomes available to me. And just keep on tuning in to the DO Boxing Show to find out more. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember, if you have any questions related to boxing, send us a message through Twitter at DOKPOSIO or through email okposio@hotmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe through YouTube to get every episode of the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Just laying down some dope tracks and didn't see you there. But since you already interrupted my sick flow, I thought I should tell you that the 2018 Ontario Boxing Hall of Fame induction is taking place on Saturday, May 5th, 2018, in the amazing city of Woodstock, Ontario. A nice change from Gotham City. The price is only $50 a ticket, so you don't have to be a billionaire to come out. Contact Dameon for tickets right away, because they are going faster than medication at Arkham. Wait. Batman back in. Forgot to drop the mic.